Okay guys, so now what I'm going to show you is how to draw arcs. Okay, so there are lots of different ways you can draw arcs, especially if I click on draw up here and come to arc, you can see that there are lots of different options. Okay, primarily we use arcs for representing a door swing on floor plans. Okay, that's generally why we use them. Maybe sometimes draw an arched window or a round window. Okay, so we generally use the 3-point option and the start end radius options. Okay, so what I've done here is I've drawn some doorways. Okay, so if I delete this, we can see here that my doorway space is here and my door is here. Okay, but what I need to do is draw an arc showing the way the door opens. Okay, so just remember the gap for the doorway must equal the length, okay, of your door. All right, if you just want to check that, you can use the measure tool down here in your tool sets, okay, and you click one point, drag to the next, and it tells you how long the lines are. Okay, we can see these green things popping up here. They're your snap points. Okay, so to get out of your measure tool, you hit escape. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just type A for arc and select the first option. I'm going to click on the top of my door, okay, where the door is open, the bottom of my door, and drag out. It doesn't matter if your arc is overhanging like mine is. Okay, so clearly that's too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my arc, and you can see that I have 3 different snap points. Okay, so they're green at other times, but when an item is selected, they become blue. So I'm going to hover my mouse over the bottom one, and it's going to go red, and I'm going to choose the stretch option. I'm going to drag it back up here. I'm going to hit escape to get out of my selection, and you can see that there I have it. There is my arc. Okay, now here is my other doorway. You can see it's tiny baby, it's only 300, so I'm going to click on this and I can check in my properties inspector, yes, it's 300. Remember, I'm in a selection, so what I need to do is escape before I can go into another tool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is select draw, arc, start end radius. Okay, so for this one it says specify start point of arc. So that is the part where the door will come from. Okay, so I'm going to click on my doorway space. Okay, you can see where my mouse is, so I'm going to click there, and then it says specify end point of arc. So it's going to end where the door opens. Okay, and I'm going to click at the top there. And then I'm going to drag my mouse out to the right, and you can see that it's giving me the option to input some measurements. Okay, so we know that the radius, okay, or the space of my doorway, okay, and the length of my door is 300. So I'm going to type 300, and I'm going to hit enter. And you can see that it's automatically drawn the arc in the shape that I needed. Okay, so this bottom option here is your start end radius, and this top option here is just your normal arc 3-point tool. Okay, they're just 2 different options. No one way is better. It's totally up to you. If you want to experiment with the other options, you definitely can. Okay, so these are just 2 options for you for drawing arcs.